Hello friends, welcome back to 70 by 70. I'm back to you after almost 2 weeks. Yes, got busy with my New Year celebrations. Today, let's go to a new area, back to the American continent, the Central America. Let's go to a financial center, Panama. Panama is a country on the small land strip linking Central and South America. The Panama Canal, a famous feat of human engineering, cuts through its center, linking the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans to create an essential shipping route. In the capital, Panama City, modern skyscrapers, casinos, and nightclubs contrast with colonial buildings and the rainforests in the interior. I shall take you on a trip to Panama, especially to the docks and also to some important places that we visited during our visit. First, let me explain a word that I'll be using, locks. It is a place where ships are raised from one ocean a little bit higher and it will be eventually brought down to the other side which is lower than the initial place. Now we are driving through Panama City to reach a lock called Miraflores Lock. This is a lock which is very close to Panama City and this is most frequented by all the tourists. This gives us a clear view of how the lock works, and we can also see big ships slowly crossing step by step over this canal to the other side. Let's go and enjoy this in this morning. This is the most famous Panama Canal and Miraflores locks. It was a long route from the western coast of America to Europe or Far East. Extended sailing time made it really unprofitable for the shipping companies. When they experienced the convenience of Suez Canal, which shortened the journey for many ships, they thought, why not we try the same thing in the North American continent also. In 1800s, they came with an idea of connecting Atlantic and Pacific Oceans at a place between the North and South American continents. They chose Colombia, which had the narrowest landmass between Pacific and Atlantic. Considering the profitability of the venture, the big powers got into the race. With political backings of these big powers, a country called Panama was created. First, the French took up the project and they had to abandon the project because of non-feasibility and lack of technology. Would you believe if I say Atlantic and Pacific sea levels are totally different? This posed the major problem for the engineers, and also the thick vegetation made all the workers fall sick. From the French, the Americans took over the project, and with a better technology they were able to achieve the wonder. They built locks at both the ends of the canal and even a lake in between. The locks were built in such a way that the ships were moved into the first lock. The water will be pumped in, the ship will raise, then it will move on to the second lock. The water again will be pumped into the second lock, and in the process the ship will raise to the level from where it can move on its own. The ship will cross the lake and move on to the other side of the canal, where the same system will be reversed by lowering the ship slowly one lock after the other and let it go into the other ocean. During our trip to Panama, we visited one of these locks called Miraflores Lock to witness this great phenomenon. Watch for yourself how the ship slowly races in the canal and reaches the other end to be released on the other ocean. I'm sure it was a new experience for you like it was for me, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
So we are going back. We have finished our stop for a cup of coffee.
Now, after having a cup of coffee, we are planning to visit a most important landmarks of Panama City, the old quarters. We stopped at a small supermarket, having our coffee with small snacks, and started our trip.
We are inside the old city. On the left?
It's not old church. Picturesque one that never be restored.
Never restored?
Yeah, because
okay.
we're not in a fire. Because in this city and in Basi usually have a lot of fires. The houses are together.
Nearby, yeah.
So, in every plaza that we saw, in that place, used to be a hub.
It will be a hub for everybody to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
we are in the plaza.
Casco Viejo, Spanish for Old Quarters, also known as Casco Antiguo or San Felipe, is the historic district of Panama City. It was completed and settled in 1673 itself, following the near total destruction of the original Panama City in 1671 by pirates. It was designated a World Heritage Center in 1997. In recent years, Casco Viejo has become a tourist hotspot filled with restaurants, boutiques, hotels, and nightclubs, while it also maintains the multiple historic sites.
they are practically the last one because the new generation don't want to dress all the
City skyline.
What is the tribe name? Cuna Yala. Cuna Yala. Yeah. We got Cuna, we got Nove, we got 7. Yeah. So the Cuna and Nove are the biggest ones. So you find everywhere, and they dress like the same. The only thing that different is
Hey, watch the skyline, just like any European city. But would you believe it? All this has been built on filled land in the last 10 years?
all these buildings there will have more than 10 years or less. Hello? The building is not 10 years or less. Hello? 10 years or less?
Yeah. Last 10 years.
Last 10 years, yeah. Oh, most of them, like 80% of them.
Wow. A lot of development last 10 years.
Yeah, a lot. And you know, this place are landfills too. All the road that they start from the canal, they build all this corner there.
They filled again, landfills.
Landfills. all these coastlines. Until there, the last one are landfills. The Panama is pretty slim.
Yeah.
80 kilometers.
Yeah.
Coast to coast. Yeah. This is the French flag.
We walked around the plaza in the old quarters till it got dark. We enjoyed the night view of the city and got back to our hotel.
Yes, this is our bread and breakfast in Panama. This is day two. This is called Mediterranean Greens. With Gerard. Wow, it's raining in Panama. Yes, my granddaughter is taking a photo of me.
Well, this is the last raining of the year.
Really?
It will be sunny. Beautiful.
So we got the last rain.
This is Panama. We are in Tocumen International Airport.
We had a hearty breakfast at our hotel in the morning, then left for our next destination, which I'll be talking about in my next video. If you want to travel to a lot more places like this with me, why don't you subscribe, share and like this channel. Thanks for watching. We'll meet again.